everyone, Everlong Mystic here. Today I am going to do a collective message to introduce my new series, and it's a series on the Gremlin Bell. And in some of the videos I will explain different parts, of what gremlins are, what gremlin bells are, and such. But I kind of wanted to do a collective one just to see. I'm about halfway through the signs right now, and I want to do a collective one. I'll probably post this one first, and just we'll just see how it goes here. Now, collectively, I mean, obviously there's a collective consciousness here, and we're going to just look at the collective gremlin bell, and it's metaphorical, and we're just going to take a look at I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of gremlins out there for, you know, different areas, but we're just going to look at like a prevalent one, because otherwise this reading will be like 10 hours or something. All right, so let's get our bell out. Let's get our gremlin bell out. And of course, we need a gremlin for the gremlin bell, so I'm going to get a card from my gremlins playing card deck. And we're going to see what is this collective gremlin that we need to know about. What is our collective gremlin? Alright, so we have 10 of hearts, which is like the 10 of cups, and it's lovey-dovey, it's that fulfillment, it's that happy, it's like our happiness, finding our happiness, and this is a gremlin for us. But why? So I have a clarifier card down here for the gremlin. So what aspect of this happiness? Oh, shoot. Alright, so... Okay, you get the picture here. We've got three of swords, and then we have 10 of cups. I mean, it's cold. I mean, look, it's winter here. It's very cold. This person is naked. They're exposed. They're hurt. It's winter. It's very dreary, okay? It's like there's this dreariness within the collective that is just totally putting a damper on our own fulfillment, on our own happiness. And it's holding on. Look how she's holding on to herself here. It's like she's holding on to it. I don't really see this as a measure for her to help warm herself. Yeah, it's cold, but it's like it's holding on to this 3 of swords. It's like holding on to this pain, holding on to the heartbreak, holding on to everything that's ever hurt you, us, because this is collective. This is it's a major collective gremlin. All right, so let's look at this card here is kind of what strengthens. It's what strengthens the bell, and this bell is protective. The gremlin bell the gremlin bell traps and gets rid of gremlins for us, and gremlins, yeah, they can be superstition, or, I mean, if you believe in gremlins, more power to you, whatever, but we're kind of taking a metaphorical view at this. All right, so what strengthens our collective bell? We have the Knight of Wands here. And I'm going to get clarification, because this can mean too many things. I run into this sometimes when I do collective readings. It can mean too many. All right, so can we narrow down what this Knight of Wands is as far as what strengthens our bell? 6. So it's the 6 of Wands. It's still fire. What's weird is I'm kind of getting peace offering with this. I don't know. I don't know why, but it's weird. It's like this guy, this guy on the horse, right? Or this knight. Doesn't have to be a guy. This knight on this horse. It's like they are protected. Like there's protective gear on the horse, protective gear on the rider of the horse, and they're bringing this branch, and it's almost like it's like a peace offering. Like I'm. It's kind of like expect the best and prepare for the worst kind of thing. Like I'm prepared if things go sour, but my mindset, my spirit is here, right? And that's what I truly want to celebrate within myself. That's the vibe I'm getting from what strengthens this collective bell. So now here, this placement here is what it's this is the gap, right? This is the gap that allows the gremlin to get in. And what is that gap? That gap is when there's things that are unexplained. Because, like, I mean, that's kind of how gremlins came about. Is gremlins came in as an explanation for unexplained things. Like, even back World War II, the aircraft, the pilots would blame gremlins for any kind of electrical or mechanical mishaps that happened with the plane because they were just absolutely inexplainable. And so it's that gap in information that allows it to come in. Oh wow. That is bizarre. We have the high priestess. So the high priestess is the gap. You know, this is, I mean, not only do you have the moon here, it's like this crescent moon here, or actually it could be a full moon. Yeah, I think she's standing on a full moon. It just appears. It appears as a crescent, but I think it's actually a full moon that she's like standing on, or her platform is on, or whatever. It's about appearances. Appearances versus reality. And the only way to get the full picture is for us to really be out, like, really enhance our intuition. And in order to do that, you have to be, it's like, it's weird. It reminds me of like a clean slate. It's like we have collectively, we have so much garbage floating around, so much garbage, interference, distortion. And it's like we really have to quiet things down, clear things out to get a clear, intuitive view. And I feel like that's something that we're not truly able to do collectively very well. Individually, yeah, there's lots of groups of people that are super excellent at this, but collectively, as a whole, I don't think we're good at it. That's the gap. That's how this gremlin gets in. It's like we get so consumed with hurt and pain, whether it's like your hurt or pain, or just being fascinated with the hurt and pain of others. And it brings it right in. Okay, so the top card here is our connection to the bell. So basically, it's like our collective connection to this protective thing, right? Because the bell protects us from gremlins, basically. So what is this connection? Five of Wands. It's weird because Five of Wands, like initially, that's like chaos and adversity, right? But on this card here, it's like taking that chaos and adversity and aligning it. I mean, look how it's forming a pentagram, right? Now, a pentagram is actually, especially when it's right side up, but it's probably one of the most protective symbols and oldest symbols of protection. I'm sure some of the runes are older, I don't know, but it's like a very protective symbol. It's like the our connection to this bell is has something to do with turning chaos and adversity into it's like transforming it into protection. I don't know, it's kind of like using what's available. It's very magician-y, right? It's like using what's available to us because there is a plethora of adversity out there, right? There's a plethora of fighting and conflict and all that stuff, and it's like to really connect to this protective bell, we have to find a way to transform it and by using what's available to us. Because, see, even this thing, it's like this, it's made out of twigs found out in nature. Like, these are all things that are freely available to us. Tree branches, flowers, I mean, things that are readily available. I mean, it's very magician y. It's like having the tools you need, but you just have to realize that they can be tools or something like that. All right, so here, this is how we use our connection. How do we use this connection? Ooh, Queen of Cups. That's interesting. This Queen of Cups is she's very empressy. It almost looks like she has a pregnant belly here. It's like and it's weird. It's like it has this freely giving, like giving freely. And I like it because the Queen of Cups is so receptive. It's very cool how we have High Priestess and Queen of Cups kind of aligned with each other here because they're both extremely intuitive. So if we can use our intuition the right way, or at least discover it, because there's a lot of people out there that have never really just haven't discovered their own intuition, or they don't use it. They don't use it as an available tool, right? But if we could be more intuitive, it's like and use what's available to us, including our intuition, then we can really enhance this bell and use it to our advantage. It's like use it to protect all of us, more of us, make the bell more solid. All right, so this last card right here, this is the ringing of the bell. And what is the ringing of the bell? The ringing of the bell is basically what knocks that gremlin out of there. Because the bell kind of, a gremlin bell will trap and release gremlins so they don't get in your stuff and create havoc, right? So, this is the ringing of the bell. King of Wands, no way. That is so perfect because we have the King of Wands here, and the Knight of Wands and the Six of Wands is what strengthens the bell, right? So, and then the King, it's almost like this is so working together. This is awesome. This is like all of us working together. It's like, like in, I don't know why I'm thinking about volleyball. I'm not a sports person, but it's kind of like, I don't even know what it's called. Like someone sets the ball and then someone spikes it down. Kind of like this is setting the ball up, like working together, setting the ball up, getting it right where it needs to be, so the King of Wands can come in and knock that gremlin right out. That is really cool. That is really cool. It's almost like, okay, so there is a bit about how like this feels like this part right here, what strengthens the bell, it actually feels like the collective. But this right here, this King of Wands, it actually feels like a smaller collective. I don't know that this is the entire collective. It's almost like we all have to work together to strengthen the bell so that the people that are able to knock this gremlin out for the collective can come in and do it. But it's like these people can't they can't do it by themselves. They are not able to strengthen the bell to the strength needed, right? It takes the entire collective to do this, but once it happens, once we can get on the same freaking page, right? Then that's when they can come in and get, take care of this for us, Knock that shit out. That is really cool. All right. So, this is the collective Gremlin Bell reading. So now you kind of know what to expect for the signs, and I'll start putting them out there, and I hope you enjoy the new series. I'll see y'all later. Bye.